All right, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Nick Lasorsa, Nolan Carruthers with the Amateur Bowlers Tour Denver branch here at Arapahoe Bowling Center in Greenwood Village down by the Denver Tech Center. We got top 8 eliminator finals this weekend at Arapahoe Bowl. Fantastic turnout. This weekend we had 64 bowlers show up for our 2 special entry squads this morning, which was incredible. Got us to a top 8 format. First place today, Nolan, is $2,050. Second place at $1,075. Third place at $588. And then the 4th and 5th place bowlers will each receive $344. And the 3 bowlers that do not advance through this round, each bowler will get $125.
I like this field.
It's a good field.
It's a very good field.
We got a newcomer this afternoon out of Highland, Colorado, Mitchell Knab, who is our 8th seeded player. So he's bowling our 3rd seeded player, Frank Santorelli, out of Longmont. They're on 25 and 26. The match, our TV pair match, will feature Andrew Schlehuber out of Denver taking on Lenny Nunez out of Frederick. And on 29 and 30, we got Mike Vasquez out of Wheat Ridge. Dennis Glessman out of Fort Collins. Unfortunately, Dennis starts out with a 4-6 after Mike struck on first ball. So that's the closest handicap right there on that match at 29 and 30. A 1-pin difference in handicap.
It doesn't matter. That's basically scratch.
Yeah. Michael has a 1-pin advantage over Dennis. Andy's got 7 pins over Lenny, and Frank Santorelli enjoys a 17-pin advantage over Mitchell Knab.
And is this guy, Andy Schlehuber, improved?
Oh, please, yeah. Well, you saw him firsthand when we bowled the NFL Scratch League here this year. The last 2 years, the kid's really improved a hell of a lot.
I enjoy watching him bowl. Yep. Gentle giant.
Yeah, really.
28.
Yep, there he goes.
Here comes Lenny.
And as they say on Tuesday night, Lenny's not buying.
Lenny's not. They say that all year. Seems like Nolan's buying. You know.
Yeah, what's up with that
lately? The people I hang with. Oh, I forgot my money.
Oh, they all got alligator arms?
Yeah, there you go. A nice shot, Dennis.
Good comeback by Dennis Glessman. Mitchell Knab starts with a spare. Frank, unfortunately, started with a split. Now, so he's going to eat 10 of that.
Mitchell Knab is from where?
Highland, Colorado, up in the Greeley area.
Oh, I think I know where Highland is. He shot 279 in the second game.
Yeah.
Throws it nice.
Yes, he does. Good friend of Zach Kittle's.
Okay. Is Zach good enough friend he stayed? My friends leave.
Well, no, actually, I think he gave Zach some money to hang around. Frame 2 for Mitchell. Ooh, real high through the face. Lucky to just leave a 6-pin. Lenny Nunez in front of us. Left a 6 and makes it.
Mike going for a double on 30.
Oh, look at this. Crossed over, got that Nolan.
Yeah.
The Carruthers crush.
Yeah, but he throws that more than I do, and he named it after me.
Of course. Well,
whatever.
He doesn't want to be infamous.
Whatever. You know. Stay in his closet. He hit that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Had you going, didn't I? Private joke. Nice shot. A little light.
But you do have to mention the people that you got to meet last night in Salida. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, it's so many.
Yeah.
I was in Salida for their big weekend of the year. I haven't been there in 27 years. And I would have a list of 100 people.
Sure.
And it was great seeing all of them. Great memories. Had a great dance, music.
Now, was hosted by the Elks down there?
Well, no. The town of Salida hosts.
Okay.
But the Elks said, hey, we're going to open this place up. If you graduated from Salida High School, it's your place tonight.
Oh, that's cool.
So it was our place.
That's
and
all right.
they treated us great.
Good.
There was a bar upstairs and down.
Yeah, I know the few Elks Lodges that I've been into when I bowled a few Elks tournaments years ago. Boy, are they beautiful.
They are.
They really are.
They have, in this one in Salida, they have 2 bull elk. They're both 6-point bulls that got locked together in a battle, and one was pushed into a pond, which drug the other one in, and they drowned.
Oh my God!
And they have them mounted in the
Just
Elks
like
Lodge,
that?
like they got
Oh
them. They
my
couldn't
God.
unhook them.
Wow.
So I showed Mike. Mike Vasquez went with me, and I showed him that. And
Wow, that's pretty incredible.
long days, though. I'll tell
Yeah.
you what. I put some hours in.
Sure.
Both mornings I got home at 6.
You know, I've talked to you about that, how that's really not good for your health.
I know it's not. And then I drove down here this morning on 27 seconds sleep
Yeah.
and had 3 opens in qualifying.
That's it.
That's all I
Yeah,
had.
Yeah.
When's the last time I did that? I may be onto something.
Yeah, because you don't do that when you get 14
No,
hours sleep.
no. I usually have 25 opens and 4 spares. I just didn't carry nothing. I was hanging around.
Sure.
Nice.
Ooh, nice shot by Dennis.
Dennis.
Dennis Glessman goes split 3-bagger to Mike's double open.
He did open in to start, but that's the best place to do have an open.
So he's got about a 13-pin lead on Mike Vasquez right now through 4.
Boy, that
Wow.
thing ran
Lenny
away.
Nunez, that thing hooked up and went dead left, but he was fortunate enough to carry a strike there. That's a 1-pin match.
Mm-hmm.
Frank Santorelli went open, but then doubled. And Mitchell Knab with 3 spares so far. So, again, that match is pretty much scratch, but Frank enjoys the handicap advantage.
I think Mike made a ball change.
Yeah, he did. I was watching him. He was toying with the thumb, trying to get the tape right in it.
That's going to go left.
Yep.
5-pin.
Oh, I got to put my hand
in
up for this.
I'm in.
No doubt.
And I was going to mention this. With 8, are we doing a pick to click, or are we waiting for this first round?
Let's wait for the first round.
I agree. I'm already getting threatened. And I was told today, Ray Rod didn't make it, did he?
No.
Sarah said, if you pick him to win, I'm running a pencil through your eye. I'm like, jeez, are you kidding me?
I'm running. Soft-spoken Sarah.
I said, well, use the eraser side.
Yeah, do that.
Gee, my knees.
See how much weight you carry?
Yeah.
Even though the last winner on the pick to click was me.
Well, the week before was me.
Okay.
So
right.
this is
You
the
gotta
rubber
bring that
match.
up. Okay,
This is the rubber match. Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to get threats. She said I cost him 10 grand in the regional.
Oh, here we go.
I cost him 10 grand in the regional. It's my fault.
Yeah, you threw the ball for me.
Yeah, I threw it.
Yeah.
Of course, you didn't help me when you picked me because I just made the cut.
Well, I was trying to build up your self-confidence.
Frank.
Frank Santorelli comes back with another strike for a 3-bagger. That game's gotten pretty close.
Mike's getting in a little bit of a hole. Dennis throws another one here. He's up quite a bit.
Oop. Oh, Andy.
That went from makeable to trouble.
Yep, sure did.
He'd have been better with the 6 count.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. All right, Ken Bailey, if you're watching out there, again, remember, 2 left with your feet. And ever since I've said that, when I made it like 90% of the time, I'm like 0 for the last 7. And he just laughs at me.
Nice shot.
Yeah, Glessman.
He's locked in.
Yeah, he's lined up. Let's see what Andy does here.
He's got a chance. No.
Never gave ball room to move. So he goes open in a 4th. 3 spares on an open for Andy. And Lenny's grinding on the old Dutch 200 pace.
And at this rate, that would get him to the next round.
Yes. What a gorgeous weekend, huh?
Oh, man. It was so nice in Salida.
Oh, I can imagine. What's the elevation there?
It's about 7,000.
Is it? Okay.
7,500 or so.
Okay.
I used to know the exact, but
of course.
I don't. That's left.
And got lucky. Yep.
Perfect left.
That's okay. Yeah. You know, the nice thing about living up at that elevation, though, no matter how hot it gets during the day,
the nights
are just awesome.
I was at the river at 4 o'clock this morning, and there was a full moon, and this is true. I'm not making this up. I was at the river at 4, whatever. But, never mind. Oh, Lenny,
no, but you're right. 4 o'clock in the morning.
It was
quiet, cool.
The river, the sound of the river.
Yeah.
There was a full moon, and it was reflecting off of the water, and the sky had like a purple haze to it, and the stars, and it was incredible.
Yeah. A postcard picture.
Absolutely. With me not in it.
Well, that's what makes it perfect.
That makes it perfect. I hate pictures.
Well, because in most cases, you're not in a
frame of mind.
Good way. Let's put it that way.
Not in a frame of mind. Hang on, Lenny.
Ooh, wow. You know the Rockies are going to be in trouble when we go to that game. You know that.
Boy, I hope not. I hope they're. You mean because of the record?
No, because we're going.
Oh, well, yeah, it's on.
I would love to. I hope we get to see Gray or Chatwood. I
do too.
Or even a new kid. I don't know. Was he supposed to pitch today, Tyler?
He pitched
Anderson?
today.
I didn't see the game.
He went 7 innings, shut him out, 2 outs.
Did we win?
Pulled him, 2 on. Next guy up hits a home run, 3-run shot. No, we lost.
So it means we didn't score anything.
Anderson.
Tyler Anderson, yeah.
Well, I know last I saw it was 3-0, and
and it was 8th inning or something.
Yeah. Lenny's.
Oh, look at this Lenny guy using all the tricks.
Him and Andy are both left.
Yeah.
Lenny's clean.
Yep. Mitchell just sparing his brains out over here in 25-26. And we were talking about that when he had come in after the semis were over, because again he shot that 279 in Game 2. Game 3 he never missed a hole, but he left like 3 4s, a 9, a 7.
You go 2-teen,
or if that.
Yeah, really.
But I mean, he just couldn't. He lost his carry because the fronts went away so fast. Ball's hooking up so early. Mikey's hanging tough though.
Did you notice that they're playing everywhere on this? There's Ray was playing like round 18.
Mm-hmm.
Mike was playing like probably about the same place that Ray was. I saw guys playing 10. I saw Isaac was playing 5.
Yeah.
And Isaac killed it in qualifying.
Oh my God, please. Yeah, Rick Isaacs is.
And well, I was talking about Isaac Hernandez.
Oh, please.
Yeah. And then Rick Isaacs, that 268 launched him.
Yep.
He's the leader.
He's the leader. Yep. 150 over.
And he's playing inside, where you probably is your best shot. Yeah, Mike's just.
He's trying to find a ball that he can get down the lane.
He's running
into the track without the ball just eating up the energy and having something left in the back to carry.
He's running out of time.
Yeah, he sure is. Meanwhile, Frank Santorelli's giving Mitchell Knob all he can handle.
Nice shot.
106 in the 5th with a double. And Mitchell just grinding along with Sparris, but the way Frank's going, that's not going to make it. Andy Glessman up high. This is a close match right in front of us here. All right, Mike Vasquez spares up.
Mike finished 3rd last week.
Mike is very streaky.
Yeah, and he's on that run again.
Yes, he is. He's got, unfortunately, good and bad.
You're right. Boy, I like this guy's release.
I do too. It's so sweet.
Get that out of there.
Look at that. It was a sweet shot, high pocket, 4-9, lucky to kick the 9 out.
I like his timing.
But he doesn't have unfortunately, the kid's got not one strike to show for it, and he's still throwing a great ball. Good ball for Glessman. The seasoned veteran out of the group right now.
It's a pretty close match with Lenny and Andy Schlehuber.
Yeah.
That one's close too. He just keeps sparing. He hangs around long. But see, that double that Frank threw is huge.
Yeah, it's
he already had a 4-bagger.
Right. Lenny.
Left.
Oof.
Well, that ball's just too
See, the
much.
biggest thing you'll notice with Lenny now, he's inside, but he's throwing the ball too far right. He's getting in the dry earlier, and the ball's just checking up and going crazy. He needs to move in more.
Left.
And play almost a fallback shot. Get real tight and almost aim at the 3-pin.
Don't give the head pin away.
Right.
And let things
exactly.
happen.
You just let things happen and see what happens. If he gets to a point where he can give a shot away, so to speak, like in a 10th frame if the match is over, and he can experiment a little bit.
That was a good ball on 25.
Well, finally.
Yeah.
Mitchell Kanawha with his first strike in frame 8. He can still shoot 220.
Dennis is locked in.
Well, please.
He just crushed another one.
Good shot by Lenny Nunez.
Mike's done. I'm calling it.
Uh-oh. Throws his buddy under the horse.
It's over. Go walk to a room. You're done. That was a bad shot.
Yeah, and that was
terrible.
That was the icing on the cake right there. Frank Santorelli, boom, 3-bagger. Open 3-bagger, spare 3-bagger for Frank Santorelli, just walking away from Mitchell Kanawha at this point.
Well, he's trying to speed it up.
That was a little bit better.
It's a flush
but see,
Brooklyn.
He got some hold in there.
Yeah.
Even though it went Brooklyn, the ball held longer. Now what he needs to do, the light bulb should go on. He should be at least 5 left with his feet.
I agree.
Because the kid can generate some power, and he can get the ball through the front part of the lane. Even that deep. Great shot by Mike Vasquez.
It's not going to save him, but it's a good
3,
shot.
6, 7, 10.
I'll let him know later that I love that.
Wow, look at Frank Santorelli.
He's looking great.
Yeah.
I'm calling that one.
Yeah, that's easy.
Those two are done. Well, you didn't do it. It's so easy. Why didn't
well,
you
I let you do it. All right, Andy, good shot. Andy Schlehuber trying to hang around.
This is a big shot in the 9th.
Sure,
it
is. It's huge. He can shoot 210 scratch. 210 scratch will make it if Lenny can't double. Because Andy's got a 7-pin advantage. There you go, Mike. Ooh, got to the pocket,
10.
but a flat 10, yeah.
Yeah, it's over. Mike's a good guy, but he's done. Get his check and go to the bank.
Or get his check, go to the bar.
Yeah, well, he owes me a few, I'll tell you that.
I've heard that.
Yeah. After this weekend, he owes me like jugs. Great
that looks
shot.
Pretty good. Oh,
that was a great shot.
That was awesome.
It was a huge shot at a big
Dad
time.
Jeff in the background rooting him on, keeping him in the game.
That Lenny needs to strike him.
Ooh, poor Mitchell. As this is going to be one of them days for Mitch, but I'll tell you what, kid throws a great ball.
Absolutely.
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of Mitchell come
I
out
hope
here.
so.
Yeah. Great kid, throws a hell of a ball.
Gave it that some room. Damn near got it.
Yeah, it was high, little high, left a 4-pin. And this is exactly where Andy wanted to be.
4-9.
Yeah, 4-9, unbelievable.
So the only match still to be decided is right here.
Yep. Right on the TV pair.
You knew what you were doing when you lined them up.
I've been told that.
No, it's what you do. That's why you make the big bucks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the big breakfast burrito.
The big breakfast burrito. And
Speaking of breakfast burritos, have you had this stuff here?
I just had.
Oh, my God.
It's good?
It was this big. 3 eggs, sausage patties chopped up, little green chili. Oh,
really?
It was awesome.
I'll have to do that next time we're here.
I am doing it the next time I'm here.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, you're here in the morning. Well,
Yeah.
You were here at 11, 11:30?
No, I was here at 10.
10. Oh, today. That's right,
Yeah.
because you had an 11.
Yeah, you were still at,
I was
you
on
were
the
still
road.
at the full moon looking over the river.
No, I was on the road. Oh, that full
Oh, you
moon.
crawled up to the road at that point?
I never got out of the truck. Boom. All right, Nick. Here we go.
Yeah, he's got to have this one.
He's got to have it.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. How many?
Look at Frank Santorelli go.
I don't know, Nick, if Lenny has to have this or not.
Well, I'm assuming that Andy's going to punch.
Yeah, okay, well, Lenny, give Lenny 199.
Okay.
Andy can go 210 if he punches.
Yes, yeah, right. Well, that's all he needs because he's up 7.
If he punches.
Right. But if he goes, like, say Lenny goes 9 spare. He goes 189 to Lenny's 199. You're right. Now he forces him to throw at least the first one.
Yes.
Because now he can go 209. Yeah, 209 and best Andy does 99.
And Andy's getting 7?
He's getting 7, so he's got a double.
To beat him.
Yeah.
Huber has to throw the next 2.
Yep, he's got a double. Frank Santorelli.
He only had 1.
Yep.
This is a big shot right here. Andy Schlehuber strikes here, he moves on. If he doesn't, he's done.
There we go. It's close.
Nice shot.
He needs 3 pins.
It's over.
Yep. What a great final match. Lenny Nunez strikes out to force Andrew Schlehuber to double in a 10th.
Yep.
And he does it to advance. Incredible. What a great game.
He's thrown the last 4.
Yep.
He needed every one of those.
He needed every one of them, yep.
Telling you, this kid is coming on.
Yep.
I saw him about 2 months ago, and I went, whoa.
Oh, he leaked it a little bit, but it doesn't matter. All right, great finish.
Very nice.
Great finish. A tie scratch. So he beats him by 7 with handicap. 246, 239. What a great game to start our top 8.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, we'll see how we set up the mixes here. When we come back, we're down to 5 bowlers.
And we'll do a pick to click.
Tournament leader. Yep, our tournament leader sits out to the final match, and we'll let you know who's bowling who when we come back. Again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Arapahoe Bowling Center in Greenwood Village on Colorado Sports TV. Don't go away. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Source and Nolan Carruthers for round 2 of our top 8 finals here at Arapahoe Bowling Center in Greenwood Village, Colorado. Our match to our left, long lanes 25 and 26, Russell Strong out of Arvada, taking on first round winner Dennis Glessman out of Fort Collins. Both bowlers 21 pins handicap, so they're bowling scratch. And on 29 and 30, Frank Santarelli coming off a huge 256 scratch game from Longmont, taking on our exciting finalist, throwing the last 4 in his first round match to go around Lenny Nunez, Andrew Schlehuber out of Denver. And there's a 5-pin difference in that match, so handicap's very close.
Wow.
Frank starts out just the way he ended last match, and hopefully Andy can do the same. Now we're in the mega money, so the 2 bowlers that do not advance in this round will each take home $344.
It's time for pick to click.
Okay, yeah, he's going to keep bringing that up, Scott.
It's got to be done.
All right.
It's a big discussion all over the world.
All right, I'm going to tell you right now, I am not, even though I should, I'm not picking our overall leader, Rick Isaacs. Only because these guys are going to have 2-3 games under the belt. I think they'll be warmed up. They'll be a little bit more confident in their abilities if they get that far.
Okay.
So go. Oh, boy, this is a tough one.
It is a tough one.
I'm going to go with the big dog. I'm going to go with Mr. IBM, Frank Santarelli.
What you're made of. Okay.
Italian businessman.
All right. Well, I'm going to go with Dennis Glessman.
All right. See, now that was what I was torn between.
Mm-hmm.
So you're picking Dennis Glessman.
Yes.
I'm picking Frank. And, ooh, our producer, Scott Sledgester, likes that Andy Schlehuber character.
Hey, that's not a bad pick at all.
No, it's not. So who's left that we thumbed our nose at Russell Strong? Okay.
Rick Isaacs.
Yep. Our top 2 dogs.
Yep.
All right.
A lot of respect there.
Yeah, actually, that's what it is.
Well,
it's like going to a race, and, if you're going to play the super,
yeah.
you got to put in the dogs that, have a shot at making you some money. You don't want to play favorites all day. You spend $6 to win $630. I mean, that ain't going to do any good.
Nice shot, flat 10. But that was a good shot.
Yeah. But he did this the last time. He started out with an open and then got pretty serious. Meanwhile, Dennis and Russell both exchanging single pin spares.
Every one of these finalists that are left has a title, including Andy. He's got a doubles title, him and Dave.
Yes. Actually, he's got 2 doubles titles.
Okay.
He has not.
Oh, no.
That's not good. All right, so he goes open, but yeah, Andy has not won his singles as of yet, but he does have 2 doubles titles.
And yes, Jason Poole, they count. Jeez, that guy.
Well, that's just Jason.
Jason says that's 1. That's only 1.
Oh, 2 of them together?
2 is 1.
Like a half?
You get a half.
You get a
so
half.
I said, okay. So if you win the, if you win the Super Bowl, you got a 50th.
Oh, Lord.
Peyton Manning's got a 50th, but now he has 2 titles, so he's got a 25th. He's got a 25th. You have to win 50 titles to get to be a champ.
Oh, my Lord.
Give me a break.
Well, that's pool logic for you.
That's pool logic.
Frank Santarelli crosses over for a double. I think this could be Big Frank's day the way he's going.
Well, you're saying it because you picked him.
And he's Italian.
And you're Italian. I don't know what the hell I am.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody that you know knows what you are. That could be a good thing for you.
That's an awesome thing.
A Carruthers. It sounds almost a little British.
And there's no Brit there at all. It's, I got to look it up. It's an interesting breed.
I was going to say your coat of arms might be interesting to look at.
Yeah.
It's not too elk locked in over a bar, is it?
He put that down behind him and bounced it, and he crushed it. 3 in a row.
Wow.
Frank is locked
in. He's doing that Isaacs thing.
Is Jody here?
Oh, yeah, please. His lovely wife would not miss this for the world.
It's good to see Frank Bullen. He had an issue.
Yeah, he did.
About 2 months ago.
Yeah, he had a heart attack, and they did a little roto-rooter on him, and he's fine.
All right, Andrew Slay, Hoover, make a shot, buddy.
Okay, open, see if he can get back in this match. Oh, he liked it.
He nearly left the 8-10.
Yeah, and it was low pocket. He was open for that Tita Semez on the 10 pin there. Meanwhile, Dennis Glessman, spare strike. Ooh,
Wash
ball
out.
never finished. Wash out. 1, 2, 4, 10. But he's on a strike.
Just covered up.
Yep, stay pace with Russell. Needs to make the spare to do so. Meanwhile, Andy's dug himself an early hole. Open with a 3-bagger by Frank out of the gate. Good spare. Okay.
What's the handicap between Dennis Glessman and Russ Strong?
They're scratch.
Oh, that's right. He's got a chance.
No, a little bit too much head pin. So he goes spare strike open. Down 10 early.
How many entries was the total?
122. Next week, first place will be 2,150.
And there, where's next week?
AMF North Glen, where USBC state tournament just concluded a week ago.
On Tokyo?
On Tokyo.
Nice shot. That really wasn't that bad a ball.
Oh, he did get a break, though.
Yeah.
He did kick that 5 out, just leaving the 4.
He looks a little frustrated.
Yeah.
I understand.
Sure.
He's in a hole.
Yep. Needs to get something going here. And
I didn't think that ball, I mean, I don't know. There was a lot of deflection to leave the 5, but.
Well, obviously, if you watch what he was doing on 27 and 28, and now he's a pair right, the pair right of him is playing much tighter.
Absolutely. It's not the back end that there was on.
Right, correct. Yeah, he's got a little bit more hold in the mid part of the lane on 29 and 30 than he did on 27 28. Frame 4 for Russell Strong. And mix. Okay, leaves it 2. Not bad.
Boy, that had 210 written on it.
So he's up 9 pins.
Nice
Meanwhile,
shot.
Frank the
This
Machine
guy is
Santarelli.
On a mission.
Please. Meanwhile, I want to mention our ace mechanic here at Arapahoe Bowl, Chris Kern. Also one of our members, but couldn't bowl this weekend because obviously he was making sure we had no issues, and he's done a fantastic job here. Place runs like a Swiss watch. Awesome. Great job, Chris. Chris out of Morrison, Colorado. Frank going for a 5-bagger.
I like it.
Ooh, just a little high.
Stubborn 4.
Left to 4. Meanwhile, Russell Strong, frame 5. Lane 25. Nope, he shorted it. Left baby split, 310.
Is he playing like inside of 20? I can't tell.
Not quite. His feet are in there. It's hard to see the angle through the heads from where we're sitting. But he's deep. I can tell you.
More than anybody else, right?
At this point, yes. Yeah, with the other 3 bowlers on the floor right now, he's by far more left and hooking the ball more than the other 3 bowlers that are
nice cover
left at this point. All right, so Russell, again, he's got that Mitchell Knob thing going. Spare. And Dennis, he's got 1 strike, but he also has 1 open, so he's in an early hole here, but it's minimal.
Great shot.
And no, can't get the 10 out.
Seen a lot of 10s now.
So he's down 8 with the spare conversion.
Nice
there we go.
shot.
Andy comes right back. There we go. So Andy's got 57 in the 4th, strike in the 5th. And Frank did make his spare. He's got 109 in the 4th with a spare up in the 5th. Easy spare for Dennis. Dennis out of Fort Collins. Runs a pro shop at what used to be Horsetooth.
Yeah.
So it's Chippers, Fort Collins right now. Right on College Avenue.
I bowled state there once.
Yep, I did too. I bowled it there when it was Horsetooth.
Had fun at that tournament in state up in Fort Collins. But it was a big deal for us.
Oh, sure.
When I was in Salida,
yeah.
going to state.
Oh, sure.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It was like you planned on that thing for months.
Oh, yeah.
You thought you was on the PBA tour.
But that was PBA was Pabst Blue.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Pabst Blue Ale, maybe. All right, Dennis spare. He's got 85 in the 5th. Ooh. Andy, unfortunately, 4-7-10. Just takes out the 7. He's in quite a hole.
He's in big trouble.
83 in the 6th open. He can conceivably be down almost close to 60 pins if Frank marks in the 6th here. Frame 6 for Russell Strong on lane 26. And boom.
Nice shot.
Very nice. So he's now up 10 pins and also a strike advantage going into frame 7. Good shot by Frank Santarelli.
He's on fire.
4-bagger spare strike. Who can stop the madman from Longmont? Some of these guys have finally retired. They get crazy all of a sudden.
They were totally crazy. People close to it are crazy, too. I saw some this weekend. Frank's on a mission.
Sure is. Russell looking for a double.
That was a good ball. Little high.
Yep, little high. Can't take out the 4. Meanwhile, Frank Santarelli crosses over, was high and almost carried out, leaves a 6. Every mark that he puts on the board here just
he's really
crushes Andy Schleihuber, unfortunately.
And he can go off the sheet for 209. And that's with the last 6.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, 203 plus his sticks.
He's out of 3?
Yeah. He's got 83 in
oh,
his
okay.
6.
It's 203. My math's good. I'm just blind. There you go.
All right. So then, according to you, then Frank's got like 312 in the 7th or something.
496.
All right. Strike for Dennis Glessman. Frame 7. This match is close, folks. This is only 10 pins. 2 multi-champion players here. Singles champions. Nice shot by Andy. So he's got lane 30 figured out, Nolan, but boy, 29 is giving him fits.
He hasn't struck. Well, he's only struck twice. Neither of them on. What happened? What happened?
Our Goomba roadkill is doing a signal.
Oh, for a tie?
Oh, you had to say the word.
That'll stop it. Oh, man.
Wow. Yeah, unfortunately, Andy can't get a break now.
I think that's just about done over there.
You going to call that one?
Yes.
Okay.
When I say that, yeah, it's over.
Well, it's Bible.
It's over.
Yeah.
I'm 712-1 on that baby.
Have we had 713 shows already?
When I was 602. I double dipped on a couple of them.
Andy makes a spare, but
You're gonna
183 scratch is not going to cut it in this match.
You're going to see a lot of this kid.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it. Yep. A bowling and baseball family
Yes.
he comes from.
He'll be giving his dad some serious heat here before
Sure.
long. Catch Jeff on one of those high asphalt days.
Yeah.
Whip his butt good.
Absolutely.
That really came up high.
Yeah, his speed was down a little bit, and the ball just walked right through the face. 4-6-7.
And
Man,
Frank.
Frank. Ooh, couldn't kick out the 7. The way he's been going, I figured everything was going to go.
Including the pins on 29.
Really. So if Russell can get 2 here, he's going to have 141 in the 8th. And we're looking at a 4-pin match. That's exactly what we're seeing right now. To strike by Dennis Glessman will give him 145 to Russell Strong's 141. So you're looking at a maximum of a 4-pin lead for Dennis Glessman with 2 frames to go. That's going to be our close match because this one with Frank Santorelli and Andy Glessman is written in
stone.
Andy's going to go home tied for 4th, but again, he takes home $344. Good day, good weekend for Andy. Russell again, real high. Leaves a 3-6. He's not putting any pressure on Dennis here, and Dennis knows exactly where he's at. Russell makes a spare in the 9th. Best he can do is 91 scratch, so he's going to need some help. That's really the first ball that Frank Santorelli hasn't really nutted.
And he's
came up light.
He hasn't opened yet.
Yeah, 2, 4, 5, 7. But easily in command here.
Oh, yeah.
Just going through the motions. Same thing with Dennis, comes up late, 2, 4, 5. Now we got a 1-pin match.
Right. We're okay, Nick. We're okay.
I'm going to kill roadkill.
Frank open, it won't matter.
No. 192 in the 9th.
The thing, like something like that, you don't want, and it can happen, is it can get into your head for the next game.
Right.
And he's bowled good. Just forget that.
Yeah. Just like a relief pitcher. You're going to give up a long ball eventually. That's just the way it goes. All right, we're down to a 1-pin match here on the pair to our left, lanes 25 and 26 here at Arapahoe. Dennis Glessman with a 1-pin lead. All right, Andy's going to try to finish out in style. He can still shoot 83 scratch.
Dennis would like to punch this first one in. I need 7.
Can't get it. Well, you know where we're at right now.
We're real close to it. It's all right. You know.
Is there anybody in the studio audience wants to do me a large favor? Take that ugly sucker out for me, please. You know, you're costing me a Romano's dinner. You know that.
And me sleep. I haven't had sleep in 3 days.
You didn't want sleep in 3 days.
Not 3 days ago I didn't, but man, I
All right, Andy, 143 with a strike here is going to shoot 163.
Well,
good effort.
Count on this shot with Dennis is huge right now.
Yes, everything's huge on in that match. Needs them all. And he gets them. That's huge because that means Russell must strike on this ball.
Yes, he has to.
And then if he does, he has to spare.
Yeah.
Anything less than a strike on his first ball and the match is over. Otherwise,
Yep.
we're doing that Stepniak thing.
And if they do tie, do they go to the TV pair?
No, I'll keep him right there.
Straight into it?
Yep, straight into it.
Has to have a strike on
Big
this
ball.
shot. I like it.
No.
What was I liking? That thing was like left.
Yeah, it was.
It's over.
All right, so Dennis Glessman's going to advance. Russell Strong tied for fourth. Takes home $344. So our semifinal match is going to feature Frank Santarelli and Dennis Glessman.
It's another bad shot by Frank. You don't really like to finish that way.
No, you don't. All right. Unfortunately, Russell's going to be one pin short.
One bread short of a full loaf.
Yeah. Semi-final match, Frank Santarelli and Dennis Glessman. Frank will have an 11-pin advantage, and that'll be right in front of us. Let these bowlers finish up this game. Of course, Russell strikes. The old FBAC, Phil Ball always carries. Unfortunately, one pin short, but it was a great game. Loses 202, 201. Meanwhile, Frank Santarelli is going to shoot 212 scratch, 244 with handicap to easily take care of Andrew Schlehuber, 200. All right, two of our matches are over. Two matches remain. And when we come back, you'll see our semifinal match right here in front of us on the TV pair here at Arapahoe Bowling Center. Again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour Denver branch. Arapahoe Bowling Center, Greenwood Village, Colorado, with our producer, Scott Sledgester, Colorado Sports TV. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just started our semifinal match. Frank Santarelli picking up right where he left off before. Strikes in frame one. Bowling Dennis Glussman out of Fort Collins, and Dennis is going to spot Frank 11 pins. Frank wasting no time. He's in a zone. He wants to stay that way, Nolan.
This is kind of personal with me and you right now.
Yeah?
This is both of our picks to click going at each other.
Yeah. Yeah, we smoked Sledgester. He had no chance.
And Dennis is
Dennis
right
responds. There. Here we go. And, of course, the winner's going to take on your buddy.
He's waiting in the wings. Boy, oh boy.
Play that inside shot, I'll bet. Frame two, Dennis Glussman, both bowlers on a strike, opening our semifinal match.
I can get a better feel now where Dennis is playing. Because I thought he was really way in.
Yeah, he's probably targeting about 17.
Yeah.
And
kick it out of there.
Couldn't kick out the 9. Again, the reason the scores really got fairly high as we bowled on this pattern, as the bowlers opened the pattern up, the playing area was basically 11 to 14, and you just open that track up and step into it. It almost becomes a house shot, but you do have a little bit of hang on the outside. But the better player knows exactly what to do, and they took full advantage of it. These guys bowled very well today. You're going to have the same type of look next week on Tokyo. It's 44 feet, a little bit more volume, but you will have a lot more hold in the middle. So, again, you'll see these guys bumping that 18 board area down the lane.
It's 44 feet?
44, yep.
So if you go with the 31-foot rule,
you're looking at
around
13 break
14
yeah.
somewhere.
Depending on how they open it up, yep. Oh, will it get up?
Yes.
Yeah. Kind of dropped it off his hand a little bit. Leaves a 1, 2, 4, 8. On a strike, so not a big deal. Dennis Spare to Frank Spares. We were tie scratch through 2, and Frank will maintain an 11-pin lead. Meanwhile, the Cubbies are doing in the Bucks once again.
Imagine that.
Wow. 46 wins already.
Hang on, Frank.
And he does.
Got him.
The thing that blows me away is Frank teaches calf roping. I'm trying to picture that myself, Scott. Yeah.
Well, it's steer rope. It's
steer roping.
Team roping.
Oh, okay.
Which is steers, but calf roping, they have to get off the horse and throw them and tie them up.
Right.
With this, they don't have to get off. I'd like to watch Frank rope.
I would. Yeah, I really would.
Pretty good.
Ooh, that looks pretty good. Get it. Oh, he was rocking it, but he couldn't carry. Yeah, we might have to find out if he's going to do that sometime and do a sneak on him. Get up there and check him out.
So they probably have some events for money going on, like on weekends or something at his arena. Is he having an arena, Frank?
I don't know.
He'd have to, you would think, if he's teaching it.
Yeah, that's what Jody was telling me, that he actually teaches that. Ooh, I think he pulled it a little bit.
Right.
So he's open in the third. Look at Dennis foaming at the mouth. Can't wait to take advantage of that.
Looks good.
And he does the same thing. Looked like he could have got that 6 off the wall to tap out the 10. Couldn't quite get there. So now if he makes this spare, we are absolutely dead tie through 3. 11-pin advantage and handicap will be gone.
Perfect.
And no problem. All right. So Dennis Glessman, Frank Santarelli tie through 3 frames in our semifinal match. The bowler that does not advance is going to take home $588 today. And then our top 2 prizes, $2,050 and $1,075.
It's been a while since Dennis has been in a final,
Yes.
hasn't it?
Yeah. He's been close.
Frank? Haven't seen
And Frank,
yeah.
a little while.
Rick's been dinging around a little bit.
Yeah, he sure has. Out of the 3 bowlers that are left, I think
The big
Rick
4.
Rick has the most recent title.
Yeah.
That one where he's playing 4th arrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Remember that?
And I think he's around the 17 board
Yeah,
today.
he's pretty close. All right, unfortunately, Dennis leaves a big 4.
Got
Gets
2.
2. All right. So he's 63 open in a 4th. Gave that open right back to Frank. And Frank can extend the lead to about 18 with a mark. 16.
Frank had 2 opens in the 8th and 9th of the last game. And he's opened in the 3rd here. It's just kind of like he's starting to... He was really crisp there for...
He was. Ooh, that was a good shot. A little high, leaves a 4.
And you can get tired.
Meanwhile, on lanes 29 and 30, they got bull riding.
There we go again.
That was
a good flashback.
Yeah, that's why Nolan's sitting here now, because he didn't want to do that anymore. He wanted to keep all his body parts in kind of the same original area where they began.
At least close.
How long did you do that?
For close to 5 years.
Wow. That's a lot of wear and tear there, buddy.
But it's a seasonal thing.
Okay.
I mean, it was like April through September.
So 6 months riding, 6 months in a hospital.
Well, no, I didn't go to the hospital that much. 2 or 3 times. They usually throw you right out. They think you're dumb enough to do that. Kick them out.
Wow.
You want out.
Yeah.
You got another one to ride tomorrow.
Roll.
Nice shot.
Very nice. Okay. There we go. 16-pin lead.
I do. The one I remember, there's a lot of them, but I got thrown through a chute and broke the boards with my back.
Oh, my
I'm glad
Lord.
they were wooden chutes instead of pipe chutes.
Oh, Dennis Glessman, 8-10.
Yeah.
Wow. So he's going to go open. Nolan, I can't even imagine doing that.
Yeah, I can't now. I don't know why the hell I did it.
Because you're young and indestructible.
Yeah.
Well, hell, when you were riding, they only had black and white TV. I mean,
Well, they didn't even.
couldn't
It was
see all
all,
the
it was all
blood.
by radio.
it was all by radio.
There wasn't no TV. I'm going to go the other way with all this stuff.
Okay. See if Dennis can get back on track here.
Yeah.
72 in the 5th with back-to-back opens. That looks pretty good, Nolan.
Flat 10.
Flat 10.
What's not good for Dennis with the splits he had? One's through the nose, the other one's semi-pocket.
Yeah.
8-10. That's a weird adjustment.
Tried to take his hand out of the ball a little bit to get a ball go down the lane. Had nothing left. All right, easy spare. He is automatic on 10s. I'll tell you what. I'd love to have the conversion percentage that he has on 10s because mine's horrible. If I get close to 50%, I'm jumping up and down. And that's you talk about a mental thing there. Miss a couple of them. Oh, my Lord. At least for me, anyway. If I make them, I'll make them all day. If I miss them, I'm going to miss them all day. There's no in between.
That's not mental.
Whoa.
This game is so mental.
Yeah. All right, let's see if Frank can double.
He made a ball change.
Okay, 2-4-5. Again, kind of lost it off his hand a little bit, kind of bounced it through his release. Meanwhile, our tournament leader hasn't even thrown a practice ball yet.
Yeah, you know, I noticed that.
I think he is, you know, if I'm bowling, either I'm saying, this guy is crazy or he's got so much confidence. Oh, my God. And at this point, I got to say he's got that much confidence.
Well, he's been sitting for a while.
Yeah.
He missed this.
Ooh, that was close.
Man.
Wow. Okay.
Frank's looking tired.
No, he's up 30 right now.
Yeah, the splits have gotten Dennis in a hole. That's the other ball. He's using one ball on the left lane and a different one on the right lane.
That's great confidence in your equipment, knowing exactly what the ball will do. The one I loved the most is watching Pete Weber a couple of years ago, playing the twig with one ball and playing like 18 with another ball in the other lane, shot 299 to win.
Oh,
that,
man.
to me, that is like, you got to be kidding me.
That's
unbelievable.
Crazy to even find that.
Yeah, and Pete just continues to amaze. Great shot, Dennis. Okay. Let's see if he can double up here and get some back.
Was it about 3 years ago when we were at South Point and Pete Weber and Wes Malott and
I think we were at Sam's Town.
Was it Sam's?
Yeah, I think that was the last time we were at Sam's.
It was at Sam's Town.
Because Pete came back to me and said, he goes, you bowling this stuff all the time?
Yeah.
I said, yeah. And he goes, this stuff's tough.
Yeah.
He says, I got to go home with my brother and practice. And he did.
I bowled on the same pair with him the night before the semis.
Will it hold? Yes.
Crushed.
Great shot. Here we go. He's not over. He's not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. Dennis is going to give it everything he's got. He's going to find a way. He can actually punch out for 212. And obviously Frank can punch for 228. But we're down to 3 frames for Frank, 2 for Dennis. So Frank wants to maintain that lead. He needs to throw another strike right here. Otherwise, Dennis is going to start eating away. Frame number 8. Ooh, little fast.
Oh, boy.
Little fastball deflected, 5-10.
That, I don't know what equipment he throws, but that other ball it's breaking more. But maybe on the right lane he saw something
that he wasn't comfortable with.
Right.
Yep. Didn't like the way maybe how the ball set up earlier than the other one.
He's using it for this shot too.
Well, he can throw hard and straight with the best of them. He doesn't need to do much to make this, actually.
Well, it doesn't break hardly at all.
And, ooh, a little bit too much at a 5. So he's open in the 8th, giving him 136, and swings it right back to Dennis. Dennis can actually take a 5-pin lead now with a strike in the 9th. That's how huge that split was.
And if Dennis strikes in the 9th, that's 3 in a row.
Yep.
Going into the 10th.
Yep.
Big advantage.
Frank needs, if he wants to hang tough, he's got a strike in the 9th right here. Foundation frame. And will it hold? Yes.
Perfect shot.
Wow, he's got a good look on that lane. ball just rolls right up and sits.
Yeah,
Obviously,
I like
he doesn't feel he has that on
no.
on 28.
I like the way that ball reads.
Yeah.
That right lane, the ball is using, I don't know, it just seems flat. It's not moving at all.
Okay, can Dennis get a strike here for a 3-bagger and take a slight lead? Strike here gives him a 5-pin lead, and he gets it. Wow.
Nice shot.
A great shot. Here we go, folks. Bowlers are 5 pins apart. Both bowlers working on strikes, and Dennis is going to finish first, lane 27. Again, if he strikes out, he shoots 212 scratch. Best Frank can do is 96 scratch.
Dennis strikes here, it's over.
Yeah, with an 11-pin lead in the handicap, but Dennis can still lock him out.
Mm-hmm.
By 1 pin, I believe. That's how close this match can get. But 3 right here puts it away. That's close.
That's nice.
Bingo.
That was money.
Wow. Here we go. So he's going to shoot at least 2-0. And he'll shoot 2-10 with another one right here. But 2-0 won't get it done. If he does not strike on this ball, he does give Frank the opportunity to strike out and beat him. Gotta have this one.
I think he's really locked in on 27. The last 2 were just flush.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Bang.
That was a great shot.
Boy, did he step up when he needed him or what? So he strikes here, he shoots 212, and he locks Frank out. Frank will lose by 1 pin. So if he gets a 9 here, Frank's still alive.
I don't think he can throw a 9 on 27.
Not lately.
No, he just looks simple right now.
Sure. Big ball here.
Nice shot. There you go.
There we go. Dennis Glessman with the last 6 shoots 233 with handicap.
It's over.
Yep. The best Frank can do is 228. So Frank Santorelli is going to go home in 3rd place, but he takes home $588. And our championship match this afternoon, Dennis Glessman, Nolan Carruthers, pick to click.
Still kicking.
Up against our tournament leader, Rick Isaacs out of Aurora, Colorado. Some great games by Frank today, I'll tell you.
Oh, no, he bowled really, really well. But Dennis was from the start. I liked what Dennis was doing from the get-go.
Oh, obviously, you picked him.
I keep an eye on things.
Ooh, couldn't get to 10. It'll be a close match in our finals, Nolan. It'll only be a 3-pin difference in Rick Isaacs' favor.
Dennis gives Rick 3.
Yep.
How many sticks does Rick get?
Rick gets 24. Dennis gets 21.
That'll work.
Attaboy.
Just finishing it out. I danced too much last night. My knees, I mean, literally, I was on my feet probably for 12 straight songs.
Oh, my God.
It was like a marathon.
Oh, so now I know what happened. You passed out. They drug you to the lake. To
the river?
Well, yeah,
to the river.
To put water on your face to wake your
To wake
sorry
me
butt up.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I woke up and saw the moon.
The real moon?
The real moon.
Okay.
Yeah. The real moon.
Okay, Frank Santarelli, third place, shoots 207 with handicap in the semifinal match. Not good enough, though. Dennis Glessman shoots 233. He's going to take on our tournament leader, Rick Isaacs, in our championship match here at Arapahoe Bowling Center. Again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour, Denver branch on Colorado Sports TV. Come on back. Don't forget, watch the final. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasource and Nolan Carruthers here at Arapahoe Bowling Center for our championship match. And that's going to feature our tournament leader, Rick Isaacs, out of Aurora, Colorado, up against Dennis Glessman, going through our field of the top 8 out of Fort Collins. And the winner today is going to take home $2,050, second place $1,075. Rick is elected to lead the match. So we'll shake hands and away we go.
It's showtime.
Showtime. And Rick Isaacs with a 3-pin advantage in handicap. He'll start the match.
Rick Isaacs can be very so. It's a flat 10, and
yep.
He'll probably fix that. Right.
Rick's been bowling for a long time, and the thing was impressive with me when the at one time we had the only sport league, and the first year it traveled to all the Brunswick centers, and Rick signed up right away. Him and his buddy Steve Dudek. We bowled on 5 different patterns, 7 weeks at a time. And you want to talk about a guy that took full advantage of learning the, at the time, the 5 original PBA patterns. It was Rick Isaacs. Made his overall tournament play game just go up big time. Yeah. And then when we went to Holiday with Dave Allen and stayed there but did the same thing, Rick was on board, even though it was a later starting league. And Rick, of course, being a postal worker, had an early morning. He did not miss a week. He was there. Took full advantage of learning everything he could. Good student of the game.
Yes.
Good player.
He loves it.
Oh, he does.
He really, really does.
Yes, he does. You can pretty much guarantee you're going to see him every week. All right, Dennis also left a 10-pin. Dennis makes it, and we're moving right along. 2 bowlers with 9 spare.
And is there two pins difference here? Or
3.
Three
pins.
I went in the office and finished off the candy.
Yeah, there might have been 2 pieces left.
I think exactly.
They devoured that whole bin. Oh, my God.
2 Milky Ways. Well, they're just little. Everybody's out
still.
there like, I just ate 2 whole candy bars.
No, they just pop them right in your mouth. You're done. Yep. A little bite size.
I like this.
Oh, that was a great shot.
Good shot.
Wow. I didn't expect them to leave a 10 on that.
Back-to-back 10s. We got 3 for 3 10 pins.
Yeah. Dennis has left a few of these in these matches, but he's 100% so far. I don't think Dennis has missed a makeable spare yet.
I don't think he has either.
I think his opens were splits, and that's it. And once again, boom, automatic. All right.
I think this will be a good match.
Yes, absolutely. Well, you could be 2 weeks in a row.
No. Last week you got it.
Oh, that's right. The week before you got it. Okay.
I had Dennis Glover.
Which means I am the favorite for next week.
Well, I don't know about if I've won 2 out of the last 3, I would think I'd be the favorite.
No.
You've got 1 out of the last 16 months. You're going to brag.
But it's recent.
That was a lie.
I mean, I'm like you. You know, the beginning of the year, all of a sudden you made the cut, so you were like 1 for 2. All of a sudden your cut ratio went to 50%.
Right.
We forgot about the 0 for 3.5 months prior to that.
No, it was more than that. It was more than that. I changed my middle name to No Cut. Hang on.
Ooh, no.
Man, oh man.
He gave it just a little bit of room right, and the ball just never did a thing.
That's rare for him to miss that.
Absolutely. Very rare for him to miss single pin spare.
And he won't let it bother him.
Nope.
I've tried to do that.
No, you can't get in his head. No.
I mean, I've tried to not let that kind of stuff bother me. And, man, I'll tell you what, I miss a pin like that, I'm mad.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll come back, and it's out of his mind, and lied again.
Yep. 2, 4, 5.
Needs to move right.
Yep.
Because he's right on his mark. He's
right.
nailing
Yeah,
it.
he's nailed his mark. You're absolutely right about that.
And both those shots were light. Missed the 2-pin on the right side.
So 2, 4, 5.
The baby bucket.
All right. Now here's a good one. I got to tell you this. Our league secretary in our senior leagues at Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge, Connie Williams, great gal, takes care of a bunch of leagues. We're bowling her team Thursday afternoon, and we left us any spare, but say like the 1, 2, 4, and she tells her husband to hit the sticky out pin. I fell out of my chair and I go, "What in God's name is a sticky out pin?" And she says, the one that's sticking out in the front. And I am just crying. I said, I have never heard that in my life. I said, I've heard it a key pin, but I've never heard it until this day. It'd be called a sticky out pin. So for the next game and a half, Ken Sturgeon and I are just ripping her. And I love her to death. She's a great gal. Her and her husband, Bud, they do a great job for the senior program.
That's funny.
Zone Wheat Ridge. Yeah, but we had a great time with her on that.
Sticky out pin.
Yep. Well, and you know what? They beat us 3 out of 4. So
she's
who
on
am I to
something.
say? Yeah, right. All right, 5-pin for Dennis. 3 spares, 3 single pins. But yeah, we gave her so much grief over that. And I told her, I said, you watch the show because I'm going to mention you.
That's funny.
And we're going to talk about that sticky out pin. So there you have it, folks. The pin closest to you is now the sticky out pin.
Which right now is the head pin. Dennis, the sticky out pin is the
head pin.
The head pin.
Absolutely.
It's sticky outing. If you don't hit that, you're not getting the rest of them. There's some truth in it.
Wow.
The front pin, you got to have that,
sure,
baby.
Got to have it. Frame number 4. And it's going to skate.
Right
just
through the
just
nose.
A little bit finish at the end for the 3-6-10. One of Ken Sturgeon's favorite spares. I think he's made this 4 times in the last 40 years. And the 3-6-9-10 he's made like once in the last 35
60
years, whatever. Yeah. He will find ways not to make this, which I remind him of every time he leaves it. Ooh, Dennis pulled it a little bit.
He's going to get lucky.
Yeah, but he got lucky. He pulled it in the right spot. Okay, so he's got 4 marks, 4 spares through 4 frames.
That's not how you want to cover that.
No, but it'll work.
You'll take it. He's not going to give it back.
No.
So he stays clean.
Yep.
So he keeps his lead on Mr. Isaacs. I think he moved right a little, Nick.
You would almost think he would have to.
It looked like he did.
And he pulled it.
3-10.
Almost. It's incredible how your mind works. You make the move. Okay, I got to move right because I'm light. So what do? You pull the ball.
Yep.
Yeah. Leaves it 3-10.
You steer it.
Yep. Got to trust. Easy to say, hard to do. Okay, baby split. And looks good. All right, there we go.
Nice
All right,
shot.
so he converts to 3-10. Only down 6. Still anybody's ball game, obviously. Frame number 5. Let's see from here. Oh, he let that one go right. Yeah,
Wash out.
Yeah, never had a chance. As straight as he plays.
Right.
If he's right with the ball.
It's staying there.
It's staying there, yeah.
Now.
1, 2, 4, 10.
Mentally, you start getting yourself in a mess.
Yep. Because he was so dialed in through the semis, it was incredible.
You've had 1 ball in the pocket this game.
No, I don't think that's going to do it.
Might. No, that hooked on him.
Yeah, well, if you noticed, he actually lofted a little bit, ball read early and went left. Because, again, he's in that track area. So the ball's going to read.
Dennis wants to jump all over
he's got
this.
to. He's got to.
Throw one right now. Double here would be huge.
Yeah, even a mark makes him somewhat comfortable.
Sure.
Okay, frame
Gave
5.
it some room. Light.
Tried to roll up. Yep, 2-4-5. Again, same thing. He was a little right of his target, and the ball just would not grab and recover. Just went long, long, long. Tried to finish, but came up light.
Just keep marking.
Yep. He's up 7 pins at this point.
Yeah, can add 10 more.
Okay. Yep. So he's just a grinding fool.
He's up 17 now.
Yep. And 19 with a strike.
Yeah.
Way this match is going.
We haven't had a strike yet.
No, I've not.
10 shots. How often do you see that?
You don't. You really don't. The only difference is Dennis has been absolute money on his spare making today.
I'm calling he's going to strike right here. Law of average.
Okay.
I'll bet you $1.
You're on.
Pay me.
You know, you just sucked me right in it.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. That's $1.
God, the
That's
guy's brutal.
$1. There you
Guy's
go.
brutal. He will do anything to take money from me. This guy. Jesus. What is up with that
Just
crap?
pay me. Act like you don't have
bullshit.
$1.
That's crap.
And put
You know
this
what I
in.
mean?
Putting
Come
this
on.
in my piggy
Come
bank.
on. God. That's sick.
Light again. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, you got light. You go. You
He
need
moved.
Your,
No.
You need your eyes checked.
He moved right. Money talks, baby. He moved right and went out to about the 7 board.
Yes.
He changed his whole line.
Yeah. Well, what was working for him in the beginning has absolutely gone away. Where he was playing in the beginning of this match just was not working. So he goes back to what he feels a little bit more comfortable with.
Well, that ball moved and it smoked him.
Okay, so let's see what he targets right now. That was 10 and just a little high.
Good to get the 7 out. You want a shot at this $1 back?
Why?
Well, it's because it was yours. Now it belongs to me.
What do you want? What do you want to do with this?
Well, the next one's yours. Next bet's yours.
God, I'm going to be broke by the end of this telecast.
Make a good bet. Oh, he about
Wow,
chopped
he almost took the 6 off the 10. All right, so he's 90 in the 6th, spare in the 7th. With even a spare here, Glissman will be up 19. Double takes it to 29.
$1 that he doubles? I'm
Go
saying
for
he
it.
Okay.
Okay, you're
This
on.
is my pick to
Yeah,
click.
okay, yeah. Hey, do you see me arguing with
Just get your wallet out. It's like taking
Candy from a baby. I know.
Dennis Gless.
I just feel sorry for you because, you know, you're
Putting
so
money-
close to unemployment.
He's putting money in my pocket. Boom.
Thank you very much. Take that back.
That was a bad rack.
A bad rack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
If I'd have been Dennis, I'd have asked for a re-rack on that.
But he didn't, see.
No. I hate losing. I'm getting cranky now.
Oh, boy.
No, I'm about to go into a coma.
Has nothing to do
No.
with today. It had
No.
everything to do with last night.
The last 3 days.
All right, so Dennis spares.
Saw the sun come up 2 mornings in a row.
It's not good. Especially when you haven't gone to bed yet.
No,
That's
I know.
the problem. All right, Dennis up 19. And again, you really liked his ball reaction on this lane.
Mm-hmm.
And he did throw a quality. Well, actually, both shots were quality
Right.
shots. He got ripped on that 10 pin on 28.
And
It was
so
a
did
great
I.
shot. Yes, you did.
You ought to give me 50 cents just for the good shot.
Yeah, I'll think about a quarter maybe.
I'll take it.
And you haven't even paid your bar tab yet.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
And you still got money? Oh, that's why you're betting me. You're broke.
I'm broke.
Okay, now I get it. All right.
I was up $1 and should have quit.
And
Nice.
boom. Yes.
Locked and loaded
Wow.
on
That was
27.
a nice shot. So realistically, he's thrown 3
Yes.
excellent shots.
He's got Rick Isaacs in big trouble.
He's in big trouble. Big trouble.
If Mr. Isaacs,
the best Rick can do right now, if he sheets it, is 200 scratch.
Right. If he doesn't strike here, I'm calling it.
Wow. That's the earliest you've ever called a match when it's been this close. But Rick says, guess what?
The last two on that side, he is nailed.
Yep, you're right. So Dennis likes 27, Rick likes 28.
Right.
The problem is, both bowlers are going to finish on the lane they want.
But he's way behind.
Yeah, he is. He's got to sheet it just to force Dennis to throw one double.
And left side, he's really struggling with it.
Yeah.
He's playing a totally different line on the left side. Now he's moved left.
Yep.
He's coming in at like 20.
Well, remember, he was a little high the last time.
Nice
and he
shot.
Did. All right, so he gets a double. He's not going to let him go away right now. He's hanging around.
And for the record, I did not call this. I said if he doesn't strike.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now he's backing out of it.
We can rewind it. I want to time out. Rewind.
Oh, man.
I know what I said. If he doesn't strike here, I'm calling it. He struck twice.
I'm not even going there. But Dennis does need one right here. Because if he gets this one, it's over, buddy. Because you know he's going to nail 27. Wow. Nice shot. Nice shot.
That's it. Well, no, I'm not calling this yet. Because
if both bowlers punch at this point, Rick wins by pins.
Yeah.
So Dennis needs to keep going. But like you said, he absolutely loves his look on 27 right now.
Yeah, I'm not calling this one. I'm 802 and 1. I'm not going to mess with this.
How did you pick up 100 wins in 15 minutes?
My mind's not
you were at 702 and 1, which I have to audit. Now you went to 802 and 1.
He's going to audit me.
Frame number 10, first ball, Dennis Glessman. They're matching each other. Who's going to break? Hold? No. Oh,
boy.
Ooh, stood up on that a little bit. Looked like he pulled it inside just a bit.
A little reminder of
critical mistake.
A reminder of Cody Vaughn last week with the Greek Church.
Yep.
In a critical time. He nearly got that.
That's a great effort. So he goes 187 scratch, 208. So if Rick goes 9 out.
Give him a 9 mark.
39, 58, 67. No, he's still got to have the first one minimum.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he does have to have the first one.
And he's been good. His last 2 shots on this right lane, he's crushed.
Let's see if he can execute on his favorite lane. All comes down to this ball.
It's got a chance.
Ooh,
fast 8.
Fast 8. Oh, my God.
Man. He put it there.
He sure did, but guess what?
He's done.
Dennis Glessman is going to win a title, and he was your pick to click.
Absolutely.
This is just scary. 2 in a row for you now.
Well, 2 in the last 3 weeks.
You have to go in like 0 for 15.
Let me tell you something better. Between us, we're 3 straight.
Yeah.
We need to get people wanting to get pencils out of our eyes and stuff.
Exactly. Did you hear that, Sarah?
Sarah, yeah. She want to put a pencil through your eye if you pick Ray Rod. Even knees.
I would mess with that woman anyway.
Oh, man.
Oh, she's serious.
Well, she had a pencil in her hand. She showed me. She said, "I will if you." I'm like, geez. This will crush.
Finish up, of course. And ooh. All right, little high, shoots 177. He's 7 pins short. But ladies and gentlemen, that was a great match. Dennis Glessman of Fort Collins is your champion today here at Arapahoe Bowl. When we come back, we'll have a talk with Dennis. Again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here, Colorado Sports TV. Come on back for the interview. Ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorsa, Nolan Carruthers with our newest singles champion, Dennis Glessman out of Fort Collins. Dennis was probably in his pro shop drilling bowling ball after bowling ball last night, but you know what? It worked. In a great match.
Yeah.
You had a sizable lead there, and it appeared with both of you guys on the double that if Rick would cheat it, he could put some heat on you. And we're talking about how close the match could get, and you had such a great look on 27. And it looked like you just kind of pulled up on it a little bit, and obviously went high and left yourself a split. Wasn't over yet. Rick still had to come through on a lane that he was striking.
Mm-hmm.
Just the first strike.
Yeah, and he just needed the first one, and that's how that goes. I mean,
And here you are.
Yep.
And I picked you. Congratulations, Dennis.
Thanks, Nolan.
He is just going to rub this in.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not good.
It's a good. If I wouldn't have picked him, it would. I don't know.
You picked a winner last week, too.
It's true. Yeah, I know. Well, I did.
Yeah, we're 3 for 3 in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's 2 in 3 weeks. I picked last week. Thank you. And, look at this. $2,050, Dennis. Great job, buddy. Well earned.
Is there any cut
earned.
for being, I picked you?
Well,
I'm
I'm
I'll
going to
buy
tell
you
you
a couple drinks.
There, see,
I
a
hate
couple.
drinks. I don't drink. I don't like.
I was going to say,
Did
don't
you quit today?
Don't
I
pick
quit
up his
today.
bar.
Oh, okay.
Don't pick up his bartender. You might have to sign
No,
one of
that's,
these away.
that's one of them checks right there.
So tell us what was going through your mind. I mean, you did have, obviously you had a good semifinal. You got in, and then it was almost like your mindset completely took over.
Well, that ball, I just drilled it last night.
See? Huh?
And I just concentrated on getting through the shot. They broke down really hard.
Yes.
So I made a ball change when I was bowling against Frank.
Right.
And just go right down the boards.
Yep.
Just get out of the ball.
And actually that's what this shot calls for when you play it. But obviously we beat the hell out of this pattern today with all the bowling we had.
That was a grinder.
It was, yeah, and sometimes that's what you're left with.
Yeah.
We noticed that you tried to move a little bit inside, take your hand out of the ball a little bit to get the ball to go down the lane, and obviously there's nothing left on the ball. Left to the 8-10. Immediately I knew you had to make a change at that point. And you did,
Yes, I
but
did.
you did.
I did.
Yeah.
And just bear down and, like I say, just get through the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It worked.
What was your thought process on the left lane when you leave the big 4, and then the right lane, the 8-10?
Well, I deserved it.
You deserved.
Oh, yeah.
You deserved both of them.
Both
the
of them.
8-10. Yeah, well, the big 4.
Well,
And we were talking. I don't think you missed a makeable spare in the 4 games that you bowled.
no.
Because
I don't think so.
From what I remember, your opens were splits.
I had
And you had to be like 8 or 9 for 9 on 10 pins. I mean,
I think it was 15 for 15
that might have been.
after 12 games.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. After all of them. Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Yeah, bunch of corners.
It was a brutal shot. Brutal.
But doesn't it make you feel good though when you out of a good field today? A lot of good players made the semis this afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's always a tough field.
it is. It really is. With the handicap added in on top of it, obviously, but it's so neat when you're on a tough pattern.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just got to make you feel great because the score is meaningless. It's just head to head. It doesn't matter what the score is.
Right.
Did I win? Yes. Thank you very much. And then you go home. You brag.
He's being real humble right now. When he hits his car and he's halfway to Fort Collins, he's going to be.
It'll be all over Facebook. Driving. Yeah, I got it. Did you see that shot? All right, that was good. I like it.
Yep.
All right, that's an excellent job, buddy. I know it's been a little while since you won here locally. I mean, 4 titles in Denver, right? And 2.
Second one here.
Okay, two here.
Yep.
And 2 in Vegas.
Well, 2 at Arapahoe.
Oh, at Arapahoe.
Yes.
3 in
I
Denver.
wanted
Okay, 3 over.
Crown Lanes.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never, since I've been in ABT, never bowled Crown Lane.
Crown was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
They had a great mechanic who used to put out some brutal
It made
patterns.
this shot look like a house
Really?
shot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He had an old pad machine, but he was a character. He's retired now, but he tried to build an hourglass pattern. And he couldn't get it to hold.
Wow.
And he was so mad because all week he was working on it. And he said, "Could you see what these guys would do at an hourglass?" I mean, he was so excited.
Yeah, if you bowled a 180 game,
Oh, yeah.
that was huge.
Oh, yeah.
That was huge.
And that was with huge numbers, too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, a 24-lane center we were putting 6 on a pair.
200 entries and
easily.
plus.
Oh, yeah.
What 2 did you win in Vegas?
I
You
won
won the
the
seniors.
senior and the South Point Open.
Invitational.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, when we had the invitation.
Right, right.
Yeah, rock and roll. Yeah,
Nice.
good
Yeah.
job. Yeah, Vegas has been pretty good to you.
Yeah. I love Vegas.
Are you going next month? Are you going in July? $40 entry fee. I'm going.
Hey, and the one in October for 20 grand, it's only 60 bucks.
I know.
We've lowered the entry fees. Huge.
I know.
We want to get our guys back
I
out.
know.
What's the dates?
21st.
The October one is the first weekend. I think it's like 5th, 6th, something in that neighborhood. And then the July event's 21st, 22nd is the weekend.
Right.
Third weekend in July.
Nope, I won't be there.
Okay.
I'll be in Indianapolis.
Oh, you gonna bowl the? Is there a regional out there?
There's a regional the following weekend, but one of my junior bowlers made the gold.
Excellent.
So I'm gonna go help her.
There you go.
Yep.
That
Good
sounds-
job.
Go root her on.
Sure. Which will make you feel just as good.
Yes.
I mean, you can build somebody's game up and you watch them
Yep.
go through everything. It's got to make you feel great. That's cool.
Taking my clubs with me.
Well, I'm shocked. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us here at the Rapo.
Nice, Dennis. Good.
Thanks,
Dennis
Nolan.
Glessman, our
Thanks.
champion, Nolan Carruthers, Nicholas Sorensen. Don't forget, next week we're at AMF North Glen. Have a great week. We'll see you there.
Bye-bye, everybody.